April 25 at 3:30 p.m., we report heavy rains in San Antonio De Prado, Medellin, Colombia. Flooding on public roads in the San Antonio De Prado district, Doña María River Basin. Initially, we reported the impacts on the roads. Medellin firefighters, working with the DAGRD, are responding to the flood emergency in the San Antonio De Prado district. Inspections of affected homes are underway. Due to heavy rains on the afternoon of Friday, April 25, several areas in the southern part of the Aburrá Valley were reported flooded. Flooding occurred on public roads in several areas of the municipality of La Estrella and the municipality of San Antonio De Prado due to the rising water levels of the Doña María River. The rains caused havoc in at least 10 areas of San Antonio De Prado, Medellin. According to local leaders, about 70 families are estimated to have been affected and are awaiting assistance from the Disaster Risk Management Agency. So far, firefighters have rescued 4 people who were inside their homes. For now, local leaders say a flood warning is in effect for the Doña María River due to the rising water levels that caused the situation. In addition, the road to Coco was closed and the Naranjitos and Yuva El Paraíso sectors collapsed. The Doña María River overflowed on the afternoon of April 25. Heavy rains fell in Medellin, triggering emergency protocols in various parts of the city. According to Mayor Federico Gutierrez, units from the Medellin Fire Department and technicians from the Administrative Department of Disaster Risk Management, DAGRD, responded to the flooding in the San Antonio De Prado district, specifically in the Doña María River Basin. Initial inspections confirmed damage to public roads, but so far there have been no reports of injuries. DAGRD technical teams have begun inspecting homes in the area to identify possible structural damage caused by the flooding. According to the latest weather reports, heavy rains are concentrated in the southeast of Medellin and the southern region of Caldas, while moderate rains were recorded in areas such as Envigado and northwest of Medellin. Authorities continue to monitor the behavior of river flows and urge the public to remain alert to official channels for any changes in weather conditions. The uploaded video shows the high water level of the river after the rain. The rain also caused flooding in the municipality of La Estrella. Emergency in Medellin due to rain, Doña María stream overflows in San Antonio De Prado. The heaviest rainfall was concentrated in the southeast of Medellin and neighboring areas such as Caldas. The mayor's office continues to carry out preventive monitoring in the region. DAGRD technical teams and the Medellin Fire Brigade are working to respond to cases affected by flooding in the following areas of the San Antonio De Prado district.
Yo no soy la que dice aquí en La Estrella e Itagüí.
Palo Blanco, South 44B Street and 85th Street. Naranjitos, South 41st Street with 84th Street. 3.55 TH Street South with 59th Avenue. Patraritos. So far, there have been no reports of injuries. Staff from the Secretariat of Physical Infrastructure, Invarias, the Rescue Police and Risk Management volunteers are supporting the recovery process on site. Firefighters rescued 4 people who were inside their homes. Currently, 7 homes are affected by flooding and loss of property. Structural evaluations in the area are ongoing. Due to the heavy rains this Thursday in Medellin and the Aburrá Valley, trees and power lines were downed, as well as flooding of public roads. No injuries were reported. A rise in the water level of the Medellin River was reported near Aburrá. Meanwhile, the early warning system for Medellin and the Aburrá Valley, Ciudad, reported rainfall. According to the report, the heavy rains spread throughout the territory, almost completely covering the southern and western areas of the Medellin district with high intensity. In turn, the rains with high intensity entered Barbosa and then Barbosa. The highest rainfall accumulations were recorded in the municipalities of La Estrella, Caldas, and the Medellin district, with rainfall accumulations between 60 mm and 80 mm. In the rest of the Aburrá Valley, rainfall accumulations did not exceed 45 mm. In addition, according to data from the authorities, a total of 287 electrical discharges were recorded in the Aburrá Valley, spread across Medellin, 120, La Estrella, 53, Caldas, 44, Envigado, 21, Itagüí, 17, Bello, 16, Barbosa, 7, Sabaneta, 6, and Copacabana, 3. There was an increase in the levels of several river courses, such as the Red Risk in the La Maria Ravine, Escobar sector, La Estrella municipality. The level of the Medellin River rose to orange risk near the Sabaneta metro station, followed by an increase to orange risk in the Medellin River near the Envigado metro station, and an increase to orange risk in the Doña María stream in the Santa Rita sector, San Antonio De Prado, Medellin district. Specifically regarding the latter, the mayor of Medellin, Federico Gutierrez Zuluaga, spoke out and reported that due to the heavy rains in Medellin, the Medellin Fire Brigade, working with the DAGRD, caused flooding on a public road in the San Antonio De Prado district, due to the flow of the Doña Maria River. The local government held an emergency meeting to review the situation and make quick decisions. As part of the response, the most affected neighborhoods have been visited, the channels through which the water should flow are being checked, and efforts are being made to prevent nearby rivers from overflowing too high. One of the most affected areas is the El Hoyito area, where several families saw water entering their homes. Blockages have also been detected in several water channels, which are making the situation worse as the rains continue. The city's emergency response teams are already in the highest risk areas and are taking steps to clear the water. In addition, several spaces have been prepared that can be used as shelters if necessary. The authorities indicated that they will continue to monitor the weather in the coming days and will take further action if the situation requires it. The mayor of Medellin, Federico Gutierrez, reported a state of emergency recorded in the San Antonio De Prado district due to the heavy rains that fell in the city. Units of the Medellin Fire Department and the DAGRD technical team were immediately deployed to the area to deal with several areas affected by flooding, especially in the Doña María River basin. According to the latest information, damage has been reported in the areas of Palo Blanco, 44B, South Street and 85th Avenue, Naranjitos, 41st South Street and 84th Avenue, 55th South Street and 59th Avenue, and Potreritos. Itagüí has also been affected by the rains. The mayor of Itagüí, Diego Torres, also spoke about the consequences of the rains, indicating that the flow of the Doña María River suddenly rose, caused by the heavy rains in San Antonio de Prado. While no damage was reported to the city's physical infrastructure, 11 homes were reported damaged, 7 in the Pilsen neighborhood and 4 in El Carmelo. In addition, several roads in Commune 4 were covered in sediment. "We are cleaning them together with aid agencies so that people can use them again," said Torres. The mayor stressed that the municipality remains vigilant and active 24 hours a day during this rainy season, and asked residents to maintain self-care in case of emergency. The DAGRD, National Directorate of Agricultural Research and Development, continues its assessment of the structures, with the support of the Secretariat of Physical Infrastructure, Invarias, the Rescue Police and the Risk Management Volunteers, who are working to restore the affected areas. Together with the Administrative Directorate of Risk Management, Disasters and Emergencies, we have already started the cleaning. At 10:30 p.m., with yellow machines, the cleaning of the areas affected by the rains in the San Antonio De Prado district is underway.